to complete the speech. This means you must pass the 4-minute mark but not exceed 6 minutes by more than 30 seconds for your speech to qualify. If you exceed the 4.5 seconds, you will need to repeat the speech at a later date, and you will not be in the running for the best speech competition held at the end of this meeting. For all other speeches presented today from the Toastmasters Competent Communication Manual, you'll be given 5 to 7 minutes. Your speech must last longer than 5 minutes, which will be signaled by me holding up a green card. At 6 minutes, I will hold up a yellow card, and when you see me hold up a red card, you will have 30 seconds to complete your speech equally.
Okay. Okay, and then we have this. Okay. Okay, Pak Firza, you can read the text for a counter.
Okay, just a minute. The grammarian rule points out any obvious or not so obvious mistakes in word usage, grammar, and pronunciation. As a counter, I help cure the speaker of the annoying habit of vocalized pauses like and By counting all of the filler words the speaker uses, I hope the speaker will realize and correct their bad habits. I will also record anyone who successfully uses the word of the day. Today's word is blah, 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 age. To qualify your speech, you will need to use the word of the day into your speech. Thank you.
Okay, our word of the day is roasting, okay? Try to use it as many as you can, but it has to be roasting, yes. It has to be in context. Okay, you cannot just say it.
But I need to use roasting.
Yeah, because it's our word of the day. So if you use the word roasting in your speeches, but it has to be in context, the grammarian will note it as an achievement. As an achievement. Every time we use the word roasting, but it's, it has to be understandable as in context in a sentence, the grammarian will, count it as an achievement. No? Okay. Is there any questions? No? Good.
Clear.
Clear, okay. So thank you, Mbak Elin and Mas Firza for explaining your duty to us. Okay, and me as the evaluator, well, basically my job is to evaluate the prepared speech, which is today will be Pak Sidik. So Pak Sidik, I will evaluate your speech, but because you do not follow the guideline of Toastmasters, because in Toastmaster there are level 1 speeches and then there are level 2, level 3, and so on, and there will be like, scoring rubric, just like the one we have in UoPeople. Pak Sidik, are you saying something because I cannot hear you? Okay, guys, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, so...
Aye, Captain.
Okay, so, Mbak Ellen, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Mas Sardin, are you ready? Oh, Mas Sardin, you haven't read your, your script as a grammarian, please.
Okay. Mr. or Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, as grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any misuses of the English language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is roasting, which means officially the action of cooking something in an oven or over an open fire. But informally, roasting can mean a severe criticism or reprimand. So criticism or reprimand, all right?
Okay.
And An example of using the word is banks are to get a roasting from the treasury. I'm reading from Google here, forgive me.
Okay.
Okay, and each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I will give a word of the day report and grammatical usage report when called upon during the meeting. So thank you, Mr. or Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you. That's a great way to introduce your role to us. Very good, Mr. Adin. And before I forgot, before we move further, Pak Yus, could you please read your roles as the table topic master? I just sent you the text. Thank you. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys, carry on. Okay. 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 Because I think Pak Yus' mic is still on trouble, is still having trouble. We'll be replacing him as the Toastmaster. As the table topics members. Table topic master. Table topics helps members practice the art of improvisation and also help us think on our feet. This helps us develop 4 vital communication skills, which is listening, thinking, organizing, and delivering. The topics that I have prepared for you will hopefully help all of us become better at improvisation. Since we at Toastmasters try and provide a speaking opportunity to maximum audience members, this session is not restricted to members alone. Even the guests can participate. I hope everyone gives this a shot. I may randomly call anyone to participate, or you can volunteer to come up on your stage on yourself by raising your hand. Before we begin, I request the timer to call out the timing guidelines for the table topics rounds. Okay. Okay. So, welcome, Mbak Kartika Putri, Pak Pri. Welcome to our meeting.
Hello, thank you.
Hi. Okay, so right now we are going to listen our prepared speech. Let us welcome with big applause Pak Muhammad Siddiq. Yay!
Yay.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Today, thank you very much for Mbak President, Bu Srina Ansela, for welcoming me to present my speech. I hope I could deliver it very well, because this is my first time to speak in front of a lot of people. Okay, guys, everyone here, did you ever listen to or know about coaching? So the topic is about what coaching is and what the benefit of the coaching itself for everyone. Okay, if you notice, most of the milliardaires out there and celebrities out there are they have coaches for themselves, especially for life coach, and for certain people say for their certain fields, maybe executive coach or business coaches, or even for the fields of sports, maybe the technical sports coach. Okay, we have Oprah Winfrey, we have Bill Clinton, we have so many others there. Even Leonardo DiCaprio, if you are one of the fans of the Leonardo DiCaprio, he has his life coach as well. So most of the famous people that we already know, and they do have a coach just to make sure that they can success in every things they do and in every field they are into. One at any time, no. One time, a CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt, he was suggested to make a code, and he simply rejected it because I'm already success. I don't need a code. But yet, he one time he is cornered in one of his issue uh, in the business and his life, and then he went to a coach. It is an executive coach, and then after that, he mentioned that everyone's need a coach. So that everyone's needs a coach is actually my title of speech. Okay, so as you can see, there are success people out there, billionaire, the celebrities, yeah, they have a coach. So what do you think? And what about you? Do you need a coach? So today I will explain to you what coaching is, and I have three three process in each coaching process that I will tell you. So how the coaching process is. If you are interested in what coaching is and you want to be like the celebrity and you want to have a successful life, or you want to have a even better life than before, you need to pay attention into this. Okay, uh, in coaching process, there are three types that we talk about in each every coaching process. Number one is the goal. In the process, it is like a casual casual conversations. Maybe you meet me or I meet Busrina. So it's just like a casual conversation, but a professional coach has the competency, so uh, he can provide questions that is provocative, that can uh, that Busrina could release or unleash his potential, and she would be better in everything she do. Okay, number one is goals. Number two is where you are now. So sometimes people are into the goals, only goals. They talk a lot about goals. They know their goals, but they forget about where she or he now. So it is very important. Like when you are going to somewhere, like maybe I'm here, I want to go to Bandung. So will I go to Bandung suddenly before I know where to go in Bandung? Where is the exact place that I want to go? So, and what will I do there? Yeah. So what will I do there? If I don't know all those things, I might not go to Bandung, right? So that's the first thing. And then if I know where I should go, what is the exact thing I would do in Bandung, then I will go. But wait, I won't, because I will go if I don't even know where I am now. So if somebody only talk about their goals only, but they forget to clarify or to aware about what he has, what he is capable of, and what should they change of their current situation. So they probably wouldn't go anywhere. Have you ever listened that in 8th year, before you are going to have a new year, people always have a new year resolution, right? But can you notice to yourself or somebody else that you know, that you might know, that in every year you make the new year resolutions, it sounds familiar. It means that, hey, my resolution is still like the last year resolutions. It means that you're going nowhere, right? You're going nowhere. Okay, so that is the second things we are discussing in the coaching process. So what is the third things? After you know where you go and you have the clarity of it, and then you aware about yourself, what about your competency, about your capability, about the resources you have, about whatever it is, and you're aware of it, and then you might have more options to how do you say it? You have more options to choose, yeah, and you can have resources and references more from you and from the discussions, and then after you have more options, then you could choose the best option. How if you don't have any options? You cannot say that you have a best option, right? The best options only arise among other options. So in coaching process, during the coaching process, a coach will do an intensive uh, discussions by delivering questions that make the coachee will intrigue to uh, to unleash whatever they have in their mind. So uh, because of that, people will tend to have more uh, than they have before. Yeah. So because they have more references, just because of the discussions, then they will have the more options to choose. Okay. Uh, what is it? Am I still green? Sorry, I got I read the chat room. Okay, let us see the example. Once, how do you say it? How do you say it? I have a client. Uh, he was not he was an employee. He was, but he was not happy with his current job. His he thought he was already 5 years, and he was supposed to be a manager, uh, but he was not. And then he came to me. He came to me, but first time he discussed or opened the discussions, he didn't talk about his current situation. He jumped to about 5 or 6 years ahead. He thought that he wanted to be an entrepreneur. See, you can see entrepreneur is very general, right? So the discussion will I will bring him to clarify what kind of entrepreneur he wants to be. And in what specific time he wants to achieve that. And then after that, I will bring him to the current situation, make him aware to what he has now. And then after that, he knows what he wants to do now. And soon after the coaching session, because when we when we talking, when we were talking, he didn't even do anything. He didn't do anything about his goal. He said to me that he always wants to be an entrepreneur for about some time ago, but he didn't do anything. Yeah. And then after that, I'll make him aware why does he wants to be an entrepreneur. So you and then he realized it is a temporary reason. Yeah, because he simply doesn't like his job. And why does he not like his job? So there is a problem in his job because he think he's not fit with his current manager, and he wants to just simply quit the job. So being an entrepreneur is not his current problem. So I took him to the second phase to make him aware to whatever he is facing now. So when he realized that, then I simply asked him, so actually, what is what is the urgent thing that you need to solve now? Is it the being an entrepreneur or your current situation just to make you being better, to make you better than you are now? So the answer is then he realized, oh yeah, I think I need to make my life better. And whenever I feel better, I think I could think better, and I could do more than uh, I should do. And then he come to realize that he need to solve parallelly, and first thing first is his problem, his current situation, and then after that, he know what he want to prepare himself to be an entrepreneur. Yeah. So, and that is an example. That is an example of the coaching process. So, having having a goals which is not clarity won't bring you anywhere. Won't bring you anywhere. So, first thing you need to clarify what the goal is. So, uh, do you agree with that? So I think people will agree. That's why there is a theory of setting a target, setting a goal, which is SMART, right? SMART stand for specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and timelines. So every goal has to have that. But it's having that only is not enough. Sometimes people have a very great, very good, or very clear goals, but yeah, he won't go. He won't go anywhere. Why? The answer is maybe he he's not aware of what his current situation is. He's not aware of what he capable is. So what he need to improve of himself to achieve the goals. And after that, if it's still not enough, because you still need to have how you can achieve that. So it's the way you choose, it's the way you pick to achieve the goals. So all those three things, remember, there are three things: the goals and the current situation, awareness of your current situation, and the way how to achieve it. If you have all those three things, you can sure that you are stepping your milestone one by one, and you will convince yourself that you are getting closer and closer to your goals. So that is actually the magical of uh, coaching process. So by knowing that, so what do you think? Like Eric Smith said, before uh, he went to a coach, a business coaching or an executive coach. He doesn't even know what the coaching is. But then after that, he could easily make a statement that everyone needs a coach. So guys, are you going to follow what the billionaires, the famous people, the the success people up there having a coach? Or do you agree with Eric Smith said that everyone needs a coach? It's up to you. Okay. See you in the coaching sessions. Bye. That's enough. Am I?
Okay. Applause to give a big applause once again to Pak Siddiq. Yay!
Oh, it's more than seven. I don't understand with the chat rooms. You know, green, yellow. What is it?
It's okay, Pak Siddiq. You know, as a first timer, we tend to be so excited, you know, so we do not pay attention that our time is already way past. But it's a fun topic.
If Mbak Elin said it out loud, maybe I know because you know, gue udah kehabisan kata, gue bingung apa lagi.
But we agreed at the beginning. So we agreed at the beginning of the meeting that Mbak Elin would, you know, type the green, yellow, and red word on the chat box, right? Okay. Thank you so much, Pak Siddiq. I will evaluate your speech later on. Okay. So now we shall continue to our second part, which is the table topic. The part that we all has been waiting for, of course. No need to be ashamed, Pak Siddiq. That's a good way of learning, you know. Okay, so Pak Yus, can you use your microphone now? Pak Yus, are you here with us? Also, welcome to Mas Syarif. Hello, Mas Syarif. Welcome to the meeting. Okay, so I don't think Pak Yus is with us now, so we'll replace him to be the table topic master for today. And I, as our team for today, is life is easier. Life is easier. What is our What is the meaning of today? The theme of today? Ardin, do you remember the theme of today?
The word of today is roasting.
No, not the word of the day. I mean the theme of the day.
The theme of the day, hold on. Life is so much easier with a sense of humor.
Yes, life is so much easier. with a sense of humor. Okay, so I'm going to read. No, I'm not. I'm not going to read. I'm going to give you a questions during table topic, and then with that questions or with that statement or with that phrase, you will have to think on your feet at the spot for 10 seconds, and then you will say your speech, your impromptu speech, for 1 to 2 minutes. Mbak Ellen will time us at 1 minute. At 1 minute, Mbak Ellen will type green. 1:30, Mbak Ellen will type yellow, and at 2 minutes, Mbak Ellen will type red. It means you only have like less than 30 seconds to finish your speech. Otherwise, you won't be available. You won't be eligible to be the best impromptu speech speaker. Okay. Okay. Do we have any questions? No.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. Great. Not yet. Okay. Okay. Pak Yus, glad to have you back with us. Can you?
Hi, can you hear me?
Hello.
Oh
Hi.
man, what a
Finally.
day, huh?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm connecting by my phone now.
Oh.
That computer microphone was terrible, terrible. I'm so sorry. Carry
It's
on,
okay,
people.
Pak
Yes.
Yus. So, Pak Yus,
Doing
would
good, Pak Siti. Yeah, carry on, carry on.
yeah, Pak Yus, would you like to be the table topic master? Because I know you won this spot since 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. You know, would you
Table
like to
topic.
try? Yes, table topic master.
So I will ask to each of you, right?
Yes, but the questions should be, you know, in line with our theme of the day, which is life is easier. What, Mr. Ardin? Can you say it
With a
again?
sense of humor. Life is
Yes.
easier with a sense of humor.
Yeah. So the questions or the statement or the phrase you will be given to each of us will be in line with our theme of the day. So in that way, we can use our word of the day, which is roasting, because it's in line, you know. Okay. Can you do it, Pak Yus? You can easily Google it now.
Sorry, come again. It's not really clear, Ibu. The topic of today is about roasting. Is that correct?
Yes, the word of the day is roasting, but
Okay.
the theme of the day is life is easier with a sense of humor.
I see.
Yeah,
The
so-
word of the day is roasting. Okay,
Yes.
but the topic itself is about life is easier with
With a sense of humor.
All right. Get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So as the table topic master, you will have two questions or give sentence or give phrase as a, you know, as a start of our prepared speech. I mean the impromptu speech in line with that theme and with our word of the day. Can you do it, Pak Yus? Pak Yus?
Yeah. Hello.
Pak Yus?
Hilang lagi.
Hilang lagi? Pak Yus? Hello?
Seperti hilang lagi.
Okay. Pak Yus, can you repeat what I say? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, we lost him. We lost him again. Okay. Okay, then I will be the table topic master. Is it okay, Pak Yus? Okay, let's continue then. Okay, so once again, our theme of the day is life is easier. Life is easier with a sense of humor. Our word of the day is roasting. Our time is 1 to 2 minutes. So before I choose one of you to start, is there any volunteer who will start, who would want to be our first impromptu speaker? Raise your hands or raise your voice if you want to be the first. No one? Come on, guys, try this. This is the fun part. Mas Ardin, would you like to start to give example? To give example to the others?
Okay, shoot away. Give me any topic.
Okay. Don't forget to use the word of the day, our grammarian, which is also you, but I will replace you as the grammarian while you speak. The word of the day is roasting. Try to use it, okay? Your question is, if you could commit any crime and get away with it, what would you choose? I will repeat that again for you. If you could commit any crime and get away with it, what would you choose? I will count to 10 to give you time to think. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Okay. So if I can commit a crime that I can get away with it, any crime, I would choose the crime of humiliation. I would like to humiliate people. Did I sound that bad? Maybe not. You know, right now we're living in the age where people generally agree that it's best to speak your mind out. That you can say whatever you want, that it's guaranteed by the law, to speak your mind, to state what you think. But that's not always the truth. For instance, for example, we are living currently in a time when if we say something sensitive to the government or to the politicians, we can get jailed for it. So if I can get away with any crime, I would like to humiliate politicians, to make jokes, because life is easier with a sense of humor. Back in the 80s and 70s, 70s and 80s, people used to roast other people, roasting publicly. They used to give criticism to public figures publicly, and no one is offended by that, because when you criticize people with a sense of humor, that makes the criticism feels lighter. So you get the message, people get the message, but then they are not offended by it. And I really relate that to the crime of humiliation. I would like to play jokes. I would like to maybe pull down the pants of the politicians in our country, or maybe kick them when they're speaking, or throw some bananas to them when they're speaking, when they say something ridiculous. Because not many people in this country can actually lead proper way. Sometimes they become public figures, sometimes they become the leading figure of the people, but sometimes they also say things that are not so smart, and they don't always use their brain when they're making the decisions for the public. So I'd like to humiliate those kind of people, play jokes, pull down their pants, throw stuff at them, roast them publicly, and I would like to get away with it. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Pak Adin. Humiliate people, especially politicians. Very interesting. And you said the word roast and roasting twice. It is very, very good.
Times. 3 times roast.
Oh, 3 times. Okay, thank you, Pak Mirza, for counting that. So, guys, that's exactly how you do it, I'll give you the questions or sentence or phrase, and then you will have to think for 10 seconds, and then you speech your speech. As simple as that. Who wants to try next? Otherwise, I have to choose,
Just shoot them.
Okay. Payus, would you like to try next?
So I'm gonna go back to being grammarian now, right?
Yes, you can go back to being grammarian. Thank you, Pak Ardin. Payus? You cannot hear me. Okay. How about Mas Yufan? Would you like to try? You don't have to turn on your camera. Just be comfortable with yourself, but you do have to turn on your mic. Mas Yufan or Pak Pri? Everybody is so quiet. Mbak Kartika, would you like to try?
Halo Bu Srina, I'm sorry. Di sini hujan, mau angkat-angkat jemuran dulu.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
I can give you, a topic based on your, information, based on that information. Okay, how about Mbak Elin? Mbak Elin, would you like to try?
30 ada perusahaan lain.
Sorry?
Like something else going on at 5:30, so I need to.
Oh, you have to go. Oh, well, you know what? You have 4 minutes. I can time you,
Yeah, you only need
Just
two.
right. You have 4 minutes, It just be 2 minutes, You can do this. Would you like to try?
I think I'll pass. I'll just maybe next time.
Okay.
I don't think I'm ready.
Okay. How about Mas Syarif?
Yeay, yang Hanar nih, Hanar apa? Hanar.
Mas Syarif. Mas Syarif, hello?
Hello.
Yes. Would you like to try?
Okay, let's try.
Okay, great. Okay. Okay. Mas Syarif, this is your questions. If you could have only one food for the rest of your life, but it wouldn't affect your health in any way, which food would you choose and why? I will repeat that for you. If you could have only one food for the rest of your life, but it wouldn't affect your health in any way, what kind of food would you choose and why? Mas Syarif, your time is 10 seconds to think. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mas Syarif, your time starts now. Mas Syarif, turn on your microphone. Yes.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so if I could have only one food for the rest of my life, and that's not affect my health, I will choose maybe chicken. I really like chicken. You can make a satay. You can make any food with chicken, and we have so many chicken here. So yeah, that's chicken. Actually, I don't know how to roast with how to include roast to food, but I think we have a roast chicken, right? Roast chicken, and tastes really amazing. I really like any food that been roast, and what else? What else? I don't have any topic for now.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Okay, the reason is the first reason is I really like chicken, and then we can get it easy here. We don't have any problem with the population of the chicken, and it can be cooked with any type of cooking method. Like you can roast them, you can screw them. You can make. You can even make a cake with the chicken, right? It's yeah. If I actually not really like the beef, and yeah, the chicken is the best for me. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. Why? What should I? What should I speak for the roasting a chicken?
Okay. Have you
Roasting a
finished?
chicken. What? Okay.
Okay. You have finished, right?
What?
You have finished your speech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you will be eligible for the vote of best impromptu speaker. Congratulations, you will be eligible. Okay. So Mbak Ellen is no longer with us, so I will try to time you all. And then Mbak Kartika is lagi angkat jemuran. And then we still have Pak Firza, Pak Ius, dan Pak Yufan. Okay, would like to also Mas Sidik, of course, you can also participate even though you already, like.
Let me try. So
okay.
I'm not familiar with this word.
The word roasting? The word roasting?
Yes.
Yes, well, you got to try to use the word roasting into your speech, but if you cannot, it's okay. It's okay. Okay? Okay, I will read your questions. If you could trade places with any famous person, living or dead, who would it be? What would you do differently than they have done? Let me repeat that again for you.
Yes,
if you could trade places with any famous... Sorry?
Change places. Trade places?
Yes, if you could trade places with any famous person, living or dead, who would it be? And what would you do differently than they have done? Pak Sidik, your time to think is 10 seconds, starts from now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, if I have a chance to be another person and I need to be like him and doing differently, of course, I think it's better. I would say that I would take my place to our late president, Pak Suharto. Okay, why? Because I know that I will have so much fun time. It's about 50 years. It's a, it's a beautiful era, I think, because you can see on the back of the truck, on the back of the lorry, Pierre and baptism. So you can see. So I think I would be happy because I will be called Smiling General, and because I like to smile. Smile is good. For people, it's better, and it makes me it of course made me always healthy. I think so. But I would do for sure. I would do different things than what the late President Harto, because Harto is famous for his tangan besi. I don't know how to say it in English. I would maybe call all young people. Of course, at that time there is no millennial people, but I would say that I would call the younger people come to the palace like Pak Jokowi do now, and I would call the stand-up comedy, and they could roast me. They could roast me. Is that what you meant by roasting? And I think even though they roast me, because I know that it's a fun thing, and because it's not a criticism that would make me angry. Of course, some people may think it's negative, but I will smile because I'm a smiling general. I think that's it, because Pak Harto has a plenty of time, 30 years. It's very pleasant for me to live as a president. All right. Oh my God. Once again, I'm right.
No, don't worry. You are still eligible. Don't worry.
That was a
Okay,
very entertaining speech. Very nice.
now, Suharto ya, Pak Sidik. Very interesting, very entertaining. Okay, so Pak Firza, would you like to try next?
Yes, just give me a try.
Yes, of course.
Because there's nobody else, right?
Okay.
Maybe Mas Yuvan will try.
Sorry?
Yeah, continue. Please carry on.
Okay, Pak Firza, this is your question. If you could be any superhero, who would it be and why? If you could be any superhero, who would it be and why? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time starts now.
Okay, thank you. The superhero, we have the international superhero or local superhero. I choose the local one, which is Gundala. Okay, why must be Gundala? Yes, first, there's no one outside of Indonesia, no Gundala. So nobody will roasting him. Okay, nobody will do that to him. And the second one, I will give the electrician to the people of Indonesia. So everyone should not pay anything for electrician. So Gundala is the best choice for me. Free electrician. Yes, that's correct, Sarif. Thank you. And I believe so. And so if you want to roasting something, that's good. That's just enough. Thank you. Bye. No, that's enough. That's enough.
If you speak less than 130 seconds, you won't be available for best speaker, sir. Continue, please.
Already past 1:30 then.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak Mirza.
I think today's topic is very interesting, yeah?
Okay. Gundala, yeah, very interesting. Free electricity. Okay, Pak Yufan, would you like to try? Have I asked Pak Yufan previously? I don't think so. Pak Yufan?
Okay, come on, Pak Yufan. Kamu bisa.
Pak Yufan, are you here with us?
You can.
Pak Yufan? I think Pak Yufan is shy, yeah? Shy. Okay, Pak Yus, would you like to try? Is Pak Yus with us or not?
He is with us.
Pak Yus, would you like to try? No, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, well, that concludes our table topic session. And let me repeat that again. The one who's eligible is... Who's crying? Okay, so for the table topic speaker, Pak Ardin will not eligible because your time has 2 minutes. No, I think has 2 minutes, but not yet 2:30, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, yes. So I think all eligible. I will just write down the name. So later you guys can choose who should be the best. Okay, we have 4 people, right?
Right.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So before we decided...
Can I choose my name?
No, you can choose your name. But if you want to choose your name, okay?
Hey, Busrina, will you not speak also?
But I'm the table topic. That's the fun part of being the table topic master.
Okay.
Okay. So
the next session, I'm gonna be the table topic. I must be the table topic.
That's why Pak Yus won this position. Okay. So let's continue with our report. Pak Sidik, you are as the general evaluator, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you should call report from your member. Your member is Pak Firza and Mas Ardin. Pak Firza as the accountant, Mas Ardin as the grammarian, and Mbak Elin unfortunately already leave the meeting, but I have her report. Okay, so you can call me as the timer.
What do I do then? I need to call one by one to present the result?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Gimana kata tempatnya gimana?
Just improvise, just improvise, and then you say the word like it's in a visual meeting,
Okay, fellow Toastmasters, I think today's sessions is very, very interesting. And, I cannot stop laughing. It's just very fun, imagining myself as a Paharto and imagining Pak Firza as a Gundala. Okay, it's very fun, and you're so clever to choose this topic. I think it's very interesting. And then how's our performance for these sessions? Fortunately, I have team and all recorded, all content, and be sure if just feel free not to reject anything. Okay, feel free not to reject anything. Okay, first I will ask my team one by one. Pak Firza and Busrina as a timer, and Pak Adin as a grammarian, and I will call Pak Adin first. Okay, please, Pak Adin.
Thank you, Pak Sidik. So right now I will make my report of the. Okay, I will make my report as a grammarian, and there are 3 things I will report. The first is a list of those who use the word of the day. The second is the list of improper grammatical uses or suggestions for improvements. And the third are quotes, thoughts, or words or sayings that I find interesting. Okay, so for those who use the word of the day, okay, so actually everyone who does the table topic speech uses the word of the day, which is roasting. Started by Sharif, who used the word roasting in roasted chicken. Though it's a little bit different meaning, but that's okay, really nice. And then there's Pak Siddiq, and I quote, I will call stand-up comedians to roast me. So that's really nice. And then Pak Firza, nobody will roast Gundala. This is the best one. Because nobody knows Gundala. All right. So next, improper uses of grammar or suggestions. I think generally everyone does okay. Of course, we all have rooms for improvements, but as far as I'm taking note, everybody is doing okay. Everybody is doing their speeches nicely. And then the last is about list of things or quotes that I find interesting, and I will read it in the order of appearance. So first, from Pak Siddiq, the quote is, if you are aware of your capabilities, you will have more options to choose. I think this is a very nice quote. Thank you, Pak Siddiq, for saying that. So personally, I will try to reassess myself and perhaps also request help from others to understand what are my capabilities, so I know what are the options that I can take. So thank you, Pak Siddiq.
I'll give
And
you a
then-
free coaching session.
Thank you very much. Let's talk about it later. Thank you very much. And then the Sharif, the quote that I take note from Sharif is a very, very nice one. And the quote is, you can make any food with chicken. Okay. So that's very nice. I'll take note of that. And I also I've eaten chicken all my life also. Next from Pak Siddiq, his quote is, I will be called the smiling general. Okay, that's totally unexpected. I didn't think that you would choose Suharto, but that's totally unexpected and that's totally fun. Thank you very much for making that speech. But the best one is actually from Pak Firza. Free electricity for everyone. Oh my God, that's just the best. That's just the best. I mean, if you told me to choose a superhero, people would generally pick, Batman or Superman. Why? Because they are so strong and they can fight crime. But this person chooses Gundala. Why? Because he have a big concern for the public, for the society. Free electricity for everyone. So that's really the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for making us laugh a lot today. Definitely, you have to come to our next session and make us laugh more. Okay. So that's all from me as a grammarian. Sorry, Busrina, I didn't quote anything for you because you didn't make any speech. But after this session, next session, you have to make speech, and I will get some quotes from you. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for audience. What an evaluation from a grammarian. Are you a grammarian or you are a stand-up comedian? Okay. Okay. Next, we will have a report from my other team. It's the one and only Firza is concept. How many do you say or
Yes.
or whatever? Okay, thank you. Let's welcome Firza. Okay.
Yes, thank you for the time. The first thing that I should point out that there are so many so many so many so many words here involved. First, I would like to evaluate our Toastmaster. The Toastmaster, in his speech, our Pak Siddiq, say for 61 times. And we have 9 times. And there is word so for 12 times. And you have the word for 7 times. Okay? Pak Sidik, that's your statistics. And I also count for our general evaluator, Ibu Serina. Bu Serina, whether she realized or not, she said the word for 19 times, for 4 times, and also the word 3 times. Okay, and our grammarian, Pak Adin, say the words for 3 times, and for 3 times also. I think that's the notes that I made from all the conversation today. I don't know whether should I count on the speech only or during the event, but I choose to count during the event. So even our general evaluator, I have some countings for her. Okay, that's all. Thank you. That's the report from me.
Okay, thank you very much, Pak Fiza. I think I need a discount from you.
Yes,
Yes,
61.
this is all discount everywhere, right? So I think
61 during the speech and 70 yeah, in all result, 70 times
Okay, you're so detailed, and I think it's very good and very nice. Thank you very much, Fiza. And by the way, Busina is not a general evaluator; it is me. But Serena is our president. So the Toastmaster. Because, by the way, you need to evaluate my speech, right? You need to wrap up and give evaluation for my speech. You said that before?
Yes, I need to evaluate your speech.
But at the end of the session.
No, before the timer report.
Oh, before the timer report. Okay. My fellow Toastmaster, and we have our last but not least evaluations. It's a timer, and so for the overall speech from the prepared speech, please welcome Bu Srina as the timer. Thank you.
Okay, Pak Sidik, before I start my evaluation speech, is it okay for me to send the evaluation through our chat room? Do you want it to be?
No.
Yeah. Do you want it to be sent only to you or to others too?
Please be for others because we can learn from that.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So here, you have it, and then I just have to read it.
Wow. Sorry. Okay. Very good.
So, Pak Sidik, first of all, I would like to congratulate you for becoming the prepared speech speaker for today for the first time. Big applause to you because it's a big step. It's a big step. For prepared speech, you have to prepare your speech. And I can see that you prepared your speech very well. And you're so excited, And as we can see together, you are choosing an interesting topic, which is coaching, the topic that you are very accustomed to, and you open it by using strong statement, using example that celebrity uses coaches to improve their life, right? So it's interesting because not everybody knows what a coach is. What's the use of coaching? But then if you use strong example like celebrity, people will start to wonder, what? Really? Things like that. And then you also gave example of a person in Google, if I'm not mistaken, who rejected the coach. Then he had a significant problem in his life and then decided to use a coach. And at the end, give a testimony that everyone needs a coach. So it's like you're giving us, hey, don't you dare turning down this option of coaching. Listen to me first, there's a people in Google He's big people in Google. He turned down the coaching thing, and then he realized that he needed. So it's a good example, I think so. And you're delivering your speech in a very interactive way because you dare to ask questions to your audience. It's not one time. Yes, that's a good one. That's actually a very good one. So you're asking questions. If I'm not mistaken, you're asking. So everybody needs coach. What do you think? Do you need it? So it's a good thing, you know. And then I can see from the beginning to the end. At first, you were a bit nervous. Was it true?
Yes. I'm very anxious. I was very.
But the more you say your speech, the more calm and expressive you are. Yeah, and I can see that clearly. And personally, for me, it was a very good speech. But unfortunately, the speech was too long. Like, too long. Too long. Thus, you are ineligible for the vote of best prepared speech for today. I am so sorry. But once again, congratulations on your first speech, your first prepared speech, and I look forward to see your more prepared speech in the future. Congrats.
Thank you very much, Busrina. So yeah. Okay, so I know that I think it is too long, or I still have time, but I don't have any words anymore to deliver. You know. So but then yeah. I see the chat room, then it's green. Yes, I don't know. What does it mean?
It's okay, sir. It's a learning process for all of us.
Yes. I think it's a good start for me. Yeah, thank you very much for the chances, for the opportunity to give me to speak.
Shall I move on to the report of the timer?
Sure.
Yes. Okay. So everybody who's delivering the impromptu speech are eligible for being chosen as the best impromptu speech speaker. There are 4 persons, Pak Ardin, Mas Firza, Mas Syarif, and Mas Sidik. Unfortunately, Pak Yus cannot give his speech because his microphone was broken. We miss you, sir. I cannot hear you, sir. Pak Yus, I cannot hear you. Okay, so once again, Pak Sidik is ineligible to be voted as the best speaker. Okay, so right now I need you to send a message privately to me and choose the best impromptu speech speaker to me. Okay. We have 6 persons in this room. Okay. Okay. Ardin already sent. Pak Sidik already sent. Okay. Okay. Mas Syarif, how about you?
It's not here, I think.
Oh, he's not here, Mas Syarif. Oh, okay. Okay. So, low internet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So I will inform Pak Sidik as the general evaluator, the winner, and Pak Sidik will announce the winner. Okay. And then after that, Pak Sidik could give control back to me to close the meeting. Thank you.
Yay! Congratulations to us, because it is a very interesting sessions, and yet we still need to know who is the winner, who is the best in delivering the speech, especially the on the impromptu speech. Am I right? Okay, so please give your big applause to our best impromptu speech is Firza Yunardi. Yeah, this is his first time and then he wins. Oh my God, it's like how do you say it? Vini Vici, Okay. Saya datang and then saya menang.
First time, very first time.
Oh, very good, Pak Firza. And then, of course, for the next session, you must be the prepared speech. Okay? Okay, that's it. I think all my responsibility and my teams, you are very great. And I would thank for your job since it's very helpful. And I think that's it from us. Mbak President, I will give it back this session to you. Please welcome, Bu Sri.
Thank you so much, Pak Siddiq. Thank you for your report as the general evaluator. Thank you for report from our grammarian, accountant, and then from our timer also, ya kan? And ya kan. So thank you so much for being here. It's been a very wonderful meeting. And for Pak Firza and Mas Syarif, once again, welcome. And I look forward to have you on our next meeting. And also, Pak Yus, hopefully by next meeting, your mic is working well. So please, don't be hesitate to volunteer yourself as the next prepared speaker. And maybe taking more roles, so you will be more accustomed to the running of this Toastmasters unofficial club of Merah Putih. Thank you so much. So with this, I will end the meeting. Thank you so much.
I think we need to take a picture before we leave.
Yes. Okay.
Would somebody help us to take a picture?
How do I do that? I don't know how to do it.
Arin, could you do that?
Adin, do you know how to take pictures? How do print screen? No, not print screen. I don't think it's print screen, but I think it's okay lah pakai print screen aja lah.
I'm graduating myself. Okay, let me take the picture because I will use my snipping tools.
Okay.
Cheers. One more time. No.
Udah? Lu? Mas Arif gelap.
Sekali lagi. Oke, sebentar ya. Belum. 1, 2, 3. Oke.
Thank you so much. Ada yang mau ini nggak ngasih masukan? Ada yang mau komentar soal meetingnya? Gimana pengalamannya? Oh my God, I'm tired speaking English. I'm tired of speaking English.
Gue enjoy banget. Tadi very anxious. Bahkan dari kemarin sebenarnya jujur gue nggak tahu gue mau ngomong apa. Dan gue bikin speech so apa sih? Tadi nanya-nanya juga sama Mardin. Ternyata bikinnya tuh outline sama dengan essay. Pas gue belajar, gue lihat di YouTube kayaknya agak beda gitu kan. Terus, aduh gimana? Itu pertama. Oh ternyata kesetaranya 18 menit ya. Oh my God, lama banget. Ternyata gue suka ngomong ternyata orangnya ya. Terus by the way ada temen gue di luar yang bukan UoPeople, boleh join nggak? Katanya dia pengen dia studi online juga tapi kalau nggak salah dari Inggris gitu, apa gimana nggak ngerti. Boleh join nggak? Biar kita ketemu sama banyak orang.
Nah kalau aku sih setuju aja. Kalau aku ya, tapi terserah teman-teman sih, apakah kita mau terbatas sama teman-teman yang Indonesia aja kah, atau kita bisa...
Dia orang Indonesia, tapi maksudnya bukan UoPeople.
Karena kalau di Toastmaster Club lain itu adalah sangat normal dan biasa kalau kedatangan tamu dari mana-mana tuh itu normal banget, itu biasa banget. Gitu. It's part of the learning process.
Boleh terima yang lain juga kan?
Ya, betul. Gitu. Gimana? Pada setuju nggak kalau misalnya?
Setuju, biar rame. Plus promosinya, seminggu sebelum hari H-nya sebaiknya memang dikencengin. Tiap hari memang harus ada yang menyampaikan. Kita sudah ada waktu dan pada hari H-nya pagi, siang itu di reminder biasanya. Biar lebih banyak yang bisa ikut partisipasi. Itu aja sih masukannya.
Oke, sebenarnya sih kita belum milih ini nih pengurus. Kalau mau, kayaknya bisa nih.
Iya.
Kayaknya Pak bisa nih. Mas Arif, Mas Ius, apalagi Mas Ardin, Mas ini kayaknya bisa loh.
Kita bikin nomor 1 bikin ini yuk, apa virtual background-nya biar seragam gitu, biar keren gitu.
Mas ini semangat banget nih bikin background.
Soalnya tadi nggak direspon.
Iya, sebenarnya kalau misalnya kenapa aku baru keluarin yang role itu, karena sebenarnya aku nggak enak juga gitu loh. Itu kan sebenarnya bukan WhatsApp group khusus Toastmasters ya, tapi untuk teman-teman UoPeople. Nah, aku nggak tahu juga adminnya siapa gitu kan. Terus dia keberatan nggak sih sebenarnya kalau misalnya kita announce yang seperti itu?
Adminnya siapa ya?
Nggak tahu aku. Itu. Nah, kalau dibikin beda, takutnya isinya cuma kita, Pak.
Iya. Apa biarin aja di situ dulu. Nanti kalau udah lama, baru. Yang penting di sini senang, enjoy dan merasa makan manfaat pasti stay.
Iya sih, gitu. Nanti import sedikit-sedikit. Bener, Pak, bener. Jadi sebenarnya kalau aku pribadi sih nggak kuat laptop saya. Kenapa, Pak Sarif? Laptopnya kenapa?
Pak Sarif, laptopnya kenapa? Zoom-nya maksudnya nggak kuat? Atau ngomongnya nggak kuat?
Aduh ya ampun. Iya, jadi Pak
Mas Sarif itu bisa jadi prepared speech untuk gimana caranya masuk ke honorable list ya?
Iya, bener banget. Benar.
Itu, Mas Sarif.
Using Mac. Oh, oke. Oh, using Mac ya. Kalau using Mac itu Zoom-nya jadi berat. No. No loh, Pak. Bapak nih. Oke, gimana?
And Steve Jobs.
Oh, iya. Oke.
Oke. ThinkPad kan bukan Apple, IBM bukan?
ThinkPad Dell. Kok Dell sih? ThinkPad tuh?
Dulu IBM, sekarang Lenovo.
Lenovo. Oke.
Kalau tapi ThinkPad jadul 99 IBM masih.
Mas Ardin, gimana pendapatnya soal meeting hari ini? Suaranya nggak kedengeran, Mas Ardin. I cannot hear your voice. Sama nih, Mas. Ya, oke, sip.
Oke. Pantes saya nggak kedengeran. Ini kan mulai rame ya. Tadi sampai bertujuh. Tapi memang di akhir ada yang keluar, ada yang udahan. Tapi saya rasa udah mulai dapat exposure. Nah, gimana kalau misalnya kita sounding lagi, terus juga di-share nih sama Bu Srina, pengurus saya itu job desk-nya apa aja. Nanti kalau di grup, biar orang-orang japri. Atau kita mungkin, tapi udah kebanyakan grup WhatsApp kali ya.
Iya, jangan deh. Jangan grup WhatsApp.
Gimana ya? Tapi biar orang ke expose dulu, job desk-nya apa aja. Nanti saya yakin ada yang japri Bu Srina atau bisa kita obrolin lebih lanjut.
Kayak gue gitu kali, gue jadi presiden gitu kan.
Benar.
Tapi kalau misalnya yang japri sedikit, ya nggak apa-apa. Mungkin kita yang aktif reaching out ke teman-teman yang sudah pernah involve, udah pernah join session. Tapi mungkin untuk sementara di-share dulu aja. Itu menurut saya sih. Role-nya apa aja biar pada familiar dulu. Gimana tuh?
Daripada japri capek, taruh aja link Google Drive. Itu ada isinya apa aja. Nanti yang tertarik pasti dia minta akses.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yes, I agree. That's a good idea. Oke. Betul. Jadi yang aku lempar ke grup adalah linknya, ya kan? Dan di situ nanti di linknya itu
taruh di description aja, kayak sekarang description panjang tuh, banyak link kan?
Betul.
Kasih aja itu salah satunya bagi yang mau kontribusi dan aktif di mendapatkan improvement di Inggrisnya dan segala macam gitu. Oke.
I can think of something. Saya setuju, saya sendiri masih agak bingung soal job desk dan tentang Toastmasters. Oke. Nanti aku akan coba buat sesimpel dan semenarik mungkin ya, dengan menggunakan Google Forms. Jadi tinggal klik aja lah gitu kan. Itu. Dan it is advisable to choose for yourself, to choose for your own role gitu loh. It is advisable. Jadi kalau misalnya nih kayak Pak Yus merasa kayaknya gue bisa nih jadi presiden, ya udah gak apa-apa gitu loh.
Ya lu kompet sama gue Pak Yus.
Gitu kan? What? Ini enak ngerosting Pak Yus hari ini, karena Pak Yus gak bisa balas. Gitu. Atau mungkin aku ngelihat Pak Firza orangnya agak terstruktur ya. Terstruktur gitu kalau bicara, terus kemudian cara menyampaikan laporan ya kan, Pak Firza kayak gitu terstruktur. Maka kalau merasa cocok menjadi VP Education, ya kan, go ahead gitu loh. VP Education adalah PIC-nya Toastmaster, how things should go gitu loh, terutama di bagian speech development-nya dan segala macam seperti itu. Jadi ilmunya tuh semua nanti ngumpul di Pak Firza. Terus kemudian mungkin ada yang jago soal public relation, membership, something like that gitu kan. Atau misalnya Mas Syarif merasa kayaknya gue bisa nih jadi VP membership atau VP public relation, go ahead. Oke. Jadi nanti aku akan kirimkan. Terima kasih Mas Ardin. Very good idea. Dan aku mau dengar nih pendapatnya Mas Syarif, gimana menurut Mas Syarif meeting hari ini? Ada plus minusnya kah? Oh iya tuh ada sih. Saya baru masuk jadi ya udah oke. Oke, karena ada yang sudah mau sholat, kita tuntaskan saja pertemuan hari ini, ya kan? Once again, thank you so much from me. We'll see you again in another 2 weeks, and hopefully more people come. The more, the merrier, and we will hear more prepared speech.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Semuanya.
Kenapa masih di?
Temen gue udah boleh join ya kalau misalnya ngadain sesi berikutnya, link Zoom-nya.
Boleh aja sih, boleh aja. Oke, see you.
Terima kasih semuanya.
Bye.